Hey, not one step closer. Here to see who?
Got a message for Fingers. Comes from the Tiger Claws.
And that message would be...
Two things. Urgent and confidential.
Meaning?
Meaning you got a choice.
Oh yeah?
You either get your shit kicked in for being slow, or for being a nosy prick.
Fine. Let him through, Sludge.
No, I'd rather live here. Just don't turn off the lights.
Hey, you alright?
No way I'm gonna swim! I hate water! Can't you see nobody cares?
Fingers. Know where I can find him?
If I could, I'd swap, you know? Why does everything have to be so damn convoluted? In the end, all I got left are shredded cables and empty bottles.
Oh, gracious creature, and benign, who goes visiting through the elements obscure, us, who the world with bloody stain imbrued. If for a friend the king of all we owned, our prayer to him should for thy peace arise.
America, a prophecy. The terror answered, I am Orc, wreathed round the accursed tree. The times are ended, shadows pass, the morn engines to break. The fiery joy that you risen, perverted to 10 commands. What night he led the starry hosts through the wide wilderness. A stony law I stamp to dust and scatter religion abroad to the four winds as a torn book, and none shall gather the leaves, but they shall rot on desert sands, and consume in bottomless deeps to make the desert blossom, the deep shrink to their foundations, and to renew the fiery joy and burst the stony roof. The pale religious lechery seeking virginity may find it in a harlot, and in coarse-clad honesty the undefiled, the ravished in a cradle night and morn, for everything that lives is holy, life delights in life, because the soul of sweet delight can never be defiled. Fires enwrap the earthly globe, yet man is not consumed. Amidst the lustful fires he walks, his feet become like brass, his knees and thighs like silver, and his breast and head like gold. What do we get? Lower. Oh, we're in the wrong room, that's right.
Hey! Hands off her!
Think I'm scared of your skinny ass?
You will be when every mox in town descends on this shithole. You got a financial case? Take it to court.
Pay me what you owe me, and you can fuck off to greener pastures.
I don't owe you shit!
Oh, but you do. And that shit has a name. Something around 20 thou.
What? Come on, you pulled that number out of your ass!
Hey, what's that tone with me, you skank? Hey, look in the mirror. Who paid for all that? Think Fingers would have fixed a cracked faceplate for free? You want out, you gotta pay me back.
Oof.
V, hey.
Hello? There's a line!
Nuh-uh, you ain't cutting.
Sit your ass down and wait your turn.
Chrome Night Love. Croman's mask glinted in the light of the setting sun like a beacon in the dark of this rotten city. Lucille's heartbeat began to quicken, her legs trembled beneath her, hot blood pumped through her veins in a way she didn't know it could. He looked at her, his strong masculine figure towering over the bloodied corporate corpse which just a moment ago had violently tried to defile Lucille's virtue. What's the matter with me? Her mind raced. Why him? Why me? Hundreds of questions burned inside her brain, but when she finally parted her lips to speak, only one question emerged. Who are you really? Croman took Lucille into his cold metal hands. She flinched at the touch. You know I can't tell you that. They'll find you, they'll rip my secret out of you any way they can, and then kill you. I don't care about any of that. I love you, I love you. She couldn't feel his face, his real one, concealed under that veil of chrome, but she could have sworn she could hear a note of emotion in his deep voice. You love a dream, you don't know who hides under this mask. I don't care what you look like, what if I'm disfigured? I'll pay for the operation, and if I'm an android, it doesn't matter. And if, then suddenly in one swift motion, Croman removed the mask to reveal the face of Demeter de Lavelle, if I'm a woman. Lucille stood there dumbstruck. A tempest of emotions swirled in a frenzy throughout her being. But after a moment passed, the storm calmed, and she smiled warmly, taking her saviour's face into her hands. The proverbial clouds of her tumultuous mind began to part. Lucille was beginning to see clearly at last. How many times does a woman need to say she loves you? Lucille smirked and whispered softly, before you believe her.
Fingers guy. You know him?
Heard some things, yeah.
Like?
His hand sometimes slips.
Glad to see a familiar face.
I'm worried sick about her, V. Had no idea anything had happened.
We'll find her. I know we will. After the heist, Evelyn holed up with the Mox for a while, right?
That's right.
So why the hell she go back to Clouds?
Thought she'd be safer there. God knows why. Tried to get her to see straight, but she wouldn't listen.
Mox don't happen to have fingers in their crosshairs.
No, why?
Her joy toys come out of his clinic in worse shape than they come in.
Yeah, well, can't solve all the world's problems at once. We're gonna be here forever, I just know it. Maybe you could talk to those girls, see if we can cut in front?
Why me?
I don't think they like me. Just give it a shot. That or come up with something better.
She means a lot to you, doesn't she?
And you've arrived at that conclusion how exactly?
Moment you knew where she was, you sprang into action.
Once you get close to Evelyn, you never want to let her go.
You worked at Clouds.
Not as a doll. Tuned their virtues. That's where I met Ev, Tom, and the rest of the crew.
Think Evelyn's being kept here somewhere?
On the one hand, hope she is, because I want her back fast. But on the other, hope to God no, because who knows what that sick fuck could have done to her.
You see a woman with blue hair around here? Had a doll chip.
Think I know who you're talking about. Fingers worked on her, sure.
She's still here?
No idea. Gotta ask him.
Here. This ought to cover you for some real chrome. From a real ripper.
If you're flush enough to afford a real reaper, Then what are you doing here?
Hell do you care? He here cause he feel like it. Now thank the man unless you and me Delta.
Can't see nothing but a blur.
Faceplate's previous
Come on,
owner
let's
had
go.
a longer face than you. Edges are stretching your optic nerves.
I think he's done.
Don't
We going in?
worry. Your eyes will adjust. Eventually. Yes? Hello? What can I do for you?
Need a minute of your time.
A minute? That's all? Shame. Could watch those juicy lips of yours flap for hours, days. But I'm busy right now. You Tiger Claws? Far as I know, I'm all paid up.
We're with the Mox.
What a weird looking man.
Mox? Why didn't you say so? So, what brings you here?
These girls know you're chipping faulty implants?
You might say so. I'd say they're the very best I can find. See?
What's in it for you?
Whatever they have to offer. And they always have something to offer.
You're a sick fuck. Know that?
What do you two want?
Heard you help the working girls around here.
Well, very few children will play with broken toys. So when skin goes flabby, sockets go out of whack, implants malfunction, I'm sure you get the gist. You pay for goods, you expect top quality. Consumerism 101.
Please. Scrapyards offer better quality than this.
Evelyn Parker. I need to know where she is.
Step into my office, please. Many girls come through here. So many. But let me put it to you this way. I believe in giving each of them the personal touch. Ask anyone. I'm more than a chop doc. See, I know what people truly want. To be flattered, praised, patted. To feel like they deserve it. Of course, I can't remember each and every one. Please set your exquisite derrieres down.
Forrest. Name mean anything to you?
Nope.
They call him Woodman. Works at the dollhouse.
You talked to him?
Woodman and we had a talk. Told me he brought her here to you. Said you paid him for her. What good was she to you?
You must have misheard. First of all, I didn't pay an any for her. He paid me to take her in. Second, I never laid eyes on those eddies in the end because I couldn't rejig her implant. So he left her with me as payment for my efforts.
I can't fucking listen to this. We're talking about a living, breathing person.
Half alive, technically. Poor girl. Tried to help her, I did. But as you can see, this isn't exactly a state-of-the-art facility.
You mentioned you couldn't help her. Help her with what exactly?
if I only knew, I wager she'd be standing here, happy and smiling. Instruction register on her chip was burnt to a crisp. Tried replacing it. Nothing.
Damage was caused by a netrunner using homebrewed malware.
Sounds about right.
Get to the point.
The point? Ah, yes. Well, I haven't the faintest idea where she is.
Enough of this bullshit! What'd you do to her, you freak?
Now, either you put a muzzle on this creature, or put her down. It's impossible to have a conversation with her around.
Forget why we're here?
Don't talk to her like that.
She insulted me!
Look, the quicker you spill, the shorter you'll have to put up with us. Now, Evelyn Parker, where is she?
Could very well be on her way to becoming the next underground braindance darling. That's all I know.
You sure about this?
4 days I had her here. She was out cold in La La Land for practically every minute. It wasn't a slumber party. We didn't have pillow fights and promised to send each other postcards.
What do you mean by underground?
I don't know. I mean, I don't watch that sort of stuff.
Snuff? XBDs?
I told you I don't know.
Where will we find her?
How many times do I have to repeat myself? I don't know. I did what anyone in my place would do. When I realized I wouldn't be able to help her, patch her up, I called my fixer. 2 guys came and picked her up the same day.
Who'd you call? Who's your fixer?
Wakako. Told her I had a busted doll with a BD implant to hand off.
Where did they take her?
I told you already. I don't know. They weren't the talkative kind, and I'm no gonk. I know better than to ask questions of people like that.
You're no gonk? What do you think? Why'd all these girls come in here, let you grope around them? Think it's for your charm? Your caring attitude? They do it because they got no choice. And in the end, they despise you. They can smell you're pathetic.
These guys, what do they look like?
Like you, me, anyone else in this city.
Really now? They look like you?
They look like the kind of guys you don't make eye contact with. One of them was a bearded fellow.
Might be me. Jokes.
The 2 that came for her didn't say anything about where they were gonna take her, what they were gonna do to her.
Mentioned something about virtues with a moth, of all things. Said she'd be perfect for them, whatever that means. But that's really all I know.
You pawned her off like she was some fucking inanimate mannequin.
Because that's exactly what she was.
Need air. I'll be outside.
She, overdid it a bit. Temper's been running high lately.
Yes, well, you're a far more reasonable beast. Handsomer, too.
Bro, don't say that shit.
I let her go back to Clouds. Could have stopped her, but I didn't.
Don't worry. We'll find her, I know it.
We'll fucking find what's left of her butchered corpse.
Hey, keep it together. You want to give up now?
No. Only lead we got's an XBD. Where's that get us?
We also know we're looking for something related to the Death's Head. It's better than nothing.
I don't get your optimism. Still sounds like a big fat nothing to me.
Dead set symbol bring anything to mind? Anything. Doesn't matter how small.
This industry... I mean, market's looking for every kind of fetish out there. It's cavernous. But an ex-BD outfit'd be on the move, almost always. Makes them harder to nab, harder to sting.
Need to figure out where they're scrolling this stuff. Gotta be a rat hole of some sort. Doubt they do much shooting on location.
Yeah, gotta be somewhere quiet, out of the way.
It could be we'll see something to point us in their direction in one of their virtues.
Have to be real gonks to leave a clue.
Everyone, everything leaves something behind. Just need to know where to look. Lucky for me, I'm running around with the best BD specialist in town. That's an extra pair of expert eyes.
Well, your BD expert has a better idea. Pleasures of Night City, a domain with its twin on the dark net.
Every kind of thing goes on there. Might stumble on something useful.
Let me think for a sec. I think I'll try calling Wakako. Fix her fingers mentioned.
Thought of an angle to run on her?
Why would I need one?
Even if she knows the studio's location, she's not gonna spill. Be putting her neck on the line.
Huh. Okay. I'm buying the brain dance. We can analyze, play detective.
Fine. Meantime, see if I can't find something on the NCP domain. I'll wait in the van.
With administration at North Oak, Columbine.
Smart life.
Ever sharp and snazzy, Josh.
Hello. You wanted to talk?
How's things, Wako?
This a prelude to whatever illegal favor you're about to ask me?
What? No, never.
In that case, they couldn't be better. Kind of you to ask. And you?
Looking for a brain dance.
Oh, any particular one?
Logo on the casing. A death's head moth.
Whoa, now. That's quicksand. So I would advise caution.
Know who makes them? Where they scroll them?
And do you know what a fixer does? Allow me to explain. Not only do I finalize transactions, I can accomplish the goddamn impossible.
Which would be...
Making sure the buyer, supplier, and ever-neglected intermediary not only keep their heads in the games, but keep their heads, period. So don't you ever ask me who, with whom, where, when, why, or how.
Can you get me one of those recordings?
No, but I have a pretty good idea who can.
Who'd that be?
There's a store on Jig Street. It has a Pandora's box worth of crap inside. Try asking the owner.
Thanks, Wako.
Got something that'll keep you hard for hours.
Slow down.
What's this one do? Use your imagination. Why do you think I came here? So...
We're looking for, something special. A brain dance to really...
You mean smut?
Nah, more hardcore.
Won't find it here. But there's a guy on Jig Street, has a whole lot of peculiar flicks. And I mean peculiar.
But what else they sell?
Got anything that might interest me?
Got something that'll keep you hard.
Couldn't have been just a bit more careful.
But I was. And I gotta work out, you know?
Looking for BDs. A particular kind.
Particular?
If anyone wanted to see a jelly roll,
You a badge?
sit at home and look in the mirror.
I'm sure. Don't got the eddies to fix you up.
Stop whiffing for a week. You'll have plenty. And if I don't work, we're
Cops
both
are
going
like
hungry.
kids. Mommy and Daddy wouldn't let them go off on their lonesome.
All right. Can't be too careful. What do you want?
Give me the best of the best. The ones with the death's head.
Didn't know I was dealing with a connoisseur. Death's head'll cost you, though.
How about a discount for your newest customer?
Only give regulars discounts. If you're short, then fuck off.
I'm no connoisseur, trust me.
Sure.
All I need to know is who makes them and where.
Now listen, I just sell whatever sells. Nice, calm job. Let me see some eddies, you can pick one. Parse it, and I won't care a hair.
Got anything that might interest me?
Pleasure doing biz with you.
Alright.
明るい未来のための戦いにあなたの力を。荒坂整備システムに加入すれば。
Hey, yo, man, you trying to rip us off? I got 4 bags missing here.
That's the cut I got off Pablo. Don't like it? Take it up with him.
I ain't dealing with Pablo. I'm dealing with you. That means you and me got a problem. Now, I could paint the sidewalk with your guts, but that wouldn't get me what I'm owed.
Oh, you want to try? Go on, son.
Well, he wasn't to be fucked around with. And that was just proven.
Hop in. Let me get everything prepped. You make sure the wreath's snug on you. You'll watch while I edit in real time. The old one, too.
Ready when you are.
Want you to describe what you see. Might catch some.
Right, let's watch it first. I'm gonna watch it first, and then we're gonna analyze it. Okay. So obviously she's been kidnapped, and they've done something with her, with the chip.
V, editing mode's good to go. Stick around all you want.
Scav, gotta be. No one else with that kind of fashion sense. Scav woman. Who knew that sides chopping people up, they were scrolling XBDs? Ordinary box, Decker, Tanaka, and Rogers logo. Standard for a trash heap.
Okay.
Ordered recently. Electric corp patch in the coveralls. Can beat that rich synth-goth aroma. Cheap shit. Cold, too. Mm-hmm. Buck a slice. Coffee was cold. Like, from the day before. Pizza looked fresh, though.
So?
Means someone's grabbing buck a slice regularly, which is not something someone does for the flavor and the fresh ingredients. Pizza shares its DNA with styrofoam. Nobody's gonna schlep across town for it. Okay, we're looking for an electric core power plant located near a buck a slice.
EC used to have a big old complex in Charter Hill. Buck a slice checks out too. How can you be sure though?
Christ, it's hot. Thermal readings are off the charts.
Keep looking.
Old electric core power plant in Charter Hill. Gotta make do with this for now. Nothing else to garner from this scroll. No time to lose. We gotta go there.
Definitely. Ride with me?
Let's get going.
On our way.
Still can't shake it. That virtue sample we saw with the Death's Head moth. If all they scroll is snuff, then...
Stop it. They'd have to be utter gonks to waste her on something like that.
What do you mean?
We're talking about a girl who's not only a natural at what she does, but also's got a doll's implant. I mean, that's not a package you find lying out in the street.
Okay, I wonder how far away this place is. We could skip the ride, but I don't really want to do that. I want to enjoy the sightseeing. I mean, it would be good if we could have more dialogue if we did want to stay in the ride. Okay. So we're here.
And here we are.
We going in?
Find us a way inside. I'll hang back, scan the subnet, see if there's any blueprints of the complex lying around. Join you as soon as I find something. Let's link on Hollow till then.
It's not gonna be pretty in there.
So? If you mean to tell me to hang back altogether, don't bother.
All right, going in.
Justice. Justice is the card of conflict resolution. It proclaims the need for order to see through lies and deceit and a return to the natural state of affairs. Justice implies a just sentence, but also due process. So I mean, there's three options.
Ah!
Let's go with this option.
Get everything inside? Almost. What do you mean, almost? Grab a crate and get your ass moving.
It's my break. Chill.
All right, enough slacking around. Get that shit off the street.
You're in such...
Get yourself together!
You still alive?
I'm here. Got no time to creep around.
See, I don't do stealth at all, guys. You can probably tell by now.
Similarly, the fine for possessing an undocumented animal will increase to €40,000.
75 years of cyberware by Tsutomu Takahashi. Introduction. Okay, we have already read that. We've read that before.
I'll get you, motherfucking punk! Candy ass bitch! Show yourself!
Got the blueprint. Be there in a sec. Try to find a way to the lower levels.
We find you one way or another. You hear?
Well, that was pointless.
Found a way down. You see my position?
Yep, be there in a sec. Wait for me. Hey, hold up. I'm close. I'm here. We need to get to level -2.
I
Bet
can't
that's where
see
they're
shit,
keeping
bro.
her.
Okay, you're pitch black.
That shirt. I know it.
That's where we just came from. Alright.
Hear that?
Evelyn's?
Without a doubt.
They'll see us. Get out of sight.
what that is.
Careful, they heard something.
Crazy fucker! Hope you broke room! Fuck you!
Make decision!
Not gonna lie, bro, you came out of nowhere.
Oh, come on!
Awesome.
Oh shit. It's over. You did it.
Need to get into the hallway past this room.
Okay,
What about them?
I can always just get rid of them my way.
Chemicals, the invisible killer. We've long known that the AVs crisscrossing our skies are busy dumping harmful substances in the air, such as aluminium, carbon. Yeah, we've already read that one as well.
But you gotta make it now.
Don't throw this out.
Take them out quick.
Oh, come on!
Eat it, assholes. It's like, look at us now. Still standing. Now Delta to the hallway. I'll help.
Back in the samurai days, we'd place ads in this thing looking for background dancers.
Looks like you weren't the only ones with bright ideas.
It was a veritable gold mine of women.
Alright, I'll come and get you in a minute, pal. Don't you worry. Sex and chrome. Waves of pleasure cascade over my body, filling every pore of my being like ocean water through hot sand. More, I want more. How long I waited to feel his breath on my neck. His hands wrapped around my waist, his fingers caressing my lips. Our bodies are entwined in a primal dance, moving faster and faster to the rhythm of the creaking bed springs, our skin bathed in flickers of neon. I can't hear myself moaning, but I must be since my throat is dry. I can't feel what my hands are doing, but the blood under my fingernails means I'm digging into his back. He's no longer kissing me, but nibbling, biting, pulling himself toward me harder. His control over me, unchained, animalistic, is so hot in the room that even his chrome is overheating. The bed sheets clinging to our sweat-soaked bodies. Well, someone's been watching 50 Shades of Grey. take that. Thank you very much. Are you ready to die, guys? Okay. Enjoy that, pal. Is that guy still alive?
I won't hurt you.
Think you're dead now, bro. Unlucky. It's very sad, bro. It's alright, we're gonna avenge you. Beyond the border of empathy. Last night on TV I saw the following scene: a Militech squad in some debris-ridden corner of the Middle East fighting the enemy, terrorists, political opponents. Shit, maybe they were just actors. It doesn't matter. It never really mattered in the first place. One of them was wearing recording equipment, scrolling a brain dance. I can count on finding that fresh BD in any shop within days. Turn it on and bam, you're in a war zone. You feel what they feel, you taste the blood in your mouth and the reassuring grip of the scroller's rifle. But that's not the worst of it. The worst is how the editor will be sure to try to show off that rifle. Get a good shot of the manufacturer's name, another split second, and you'll be ready to buy the same exact one. Even order it with the same dents and scratches. Free home delivery. Only 20 or 30 years ago, we were asking ourselves, when will we cross the border, at which empathy becomes irrelevant. Now, standing in the shelled-out ruins of a home, with a rifle in our hands, it's hard to believe that border ever existed.
Clear. Keep going.
Okay. It's like a proper shithole, this place.
Coffers. Classic. Can't go wrong.
Except these are solid steel, not soft-core plastic kind. Even if you come here on your own, gunning to become a star, there's no guarantee you're ever getting out.
take some ammo. Very nice. Red means scary, yo.
I think that's a maintenance room. See what I can stir up.
What the devil?
Surprise! The truth about cyberpsychosis. I've had enough of the senseless shootings that claim hundreds of innocents every day. I'm sick of the satire on empty, dead-end, implant restriction dialogue. I'm tired of ignoring the cyberpsychosis problem. In American society today, there are still a lot of common myths and misconceptions about the so-called technology-related personality disorders. People think they can become infected in sketchy Ripper-Doc clinics. Scientists allegedly disagree about the causes of the disease, or even about whether it exists at all. Maybe their tune would change if a psycho turned their lab into a slaughterhouse, but even then, I doubt it. They're not getting fat paychecks from the cyberware lobby just to openly declare to the public all the nasty possible side effects that come packaged with their products. I've conducted my own research on cyberpsychosis. With supreme confidence, I can confirm this illness is indeed a byproduct of the modern lifestyle and the obsessive emphasis placed on incorporating modern tech into our lives. Although cybernetic implants can directly affect our brain chemistry, they still serve only as a catalyst for the onset of the disease. Our world is subject to extensive dehumanization. We surround ourselves with increasingly more automated machines and artificial intelligences. Our loved ones replace their nature-given eyes, lips and faces with masks of metal. Some of us begin to lose sight of what is human. We slip into feelings of total alienation and deep-rooted panic. We lose the ability to distinguish between what is real and what is only artificial, digital, synthetic. Such people begin to isolate themselves, lose their empathy for others, and undergo dramatic mood swings that exhibit sadistic tendencies. The most frightening component to all of this, however, is that most will never be diagnosed. Not all cyber psychos are known war veterans or former mercenaries equipped with Sandevistan reflex tech. Not all will go out in a blaze of gunfire with max tech. Many cyber psychos in our world possess only a single implant, a knee, a liver. They are unseen, unnoticed. They lock themselves up and shut out their friends, colleagues, and loved ones. The world outside of the net and their delusions has disappeared from conscious thought. They are sick and alone, and no is doing a thing about it. No one is doing a thing about it. There's no eloquent. I can't read. There's no eloquent summary to be made here. Let the value of this manifesto be measured by the fact that I was expelled from the Zeta Tech cybernetic research team for having written it. Hey, happy days.
Get yourself together! Punch! Kill!
Maybe she's here already.
Winston is a puppet and a virtue that killed him. It tore out his implants.
Where are you?
Close to the studio, I think. You find anything useful?
Freed up the elevator. Should be easier to get out of here. You really don't fuck around, do you? Wait 1 sec for me.
Is it you?
Who are you calling pathetic, bro?
All right, I'm here. Let's find her. Hang in there, Ev. Junkyard if I'm lucky. Taking fire! That's Evelyn. Just don't touch her. If she's recording, you'll scramble her brain. Wait until I cut her link.
I see her. Cable 2.
Grab it and tell me when you're gonna yank it. I'll break the link at my end at the same time.
All right, let's do this.
Wait for my signal. Here goes. Ready? And?
Now!
Thank God. Evelyn, you hear me?
Hey, Evelyn. I need you to tell me who hired you.
Seriously, V? You gotta do this now?
True.
She okay to be moved? No brain hemorrhages, damage to the spine?
Doesn't seem to have any wounds. Guess we got no choice.
What's wrong with her?
Honestly, I don't know. She's gotta be seriously traumatized.
Let's get her somewhere safe.
Fast, too.
Which way?
I sealed the doors and managed to power the elevators.
Elevators it is, then.
I killed Joel, bro.
Come on, is it really that hard? Please, just one. For me?
Fine, have it your way. Smoke to your lungs' content.
Ah, finally, something better than exhaust in the stench of the city. Don't tell me you don't feel it too. We going in?
What's there to wait for? Didn't go through hell and back just to stand in front of a door.
Meredith Stout. Militech played out as I hoped, thank you. And remember, we don't know each other. Shane wanted to get a closer look at your ink. No tell motel, first floor, come along.
She's sleeping. At least I think she is. Her eyes are closed and she's not shaking anymore. I would have already killed her by now if I didn't feel so bad for her.
I need to talk to her.
Listen, I know you've got some serious questions that she's got the answers to. I mean, if I were you, I'd want to know too. But it's just not gonna happen. She's completely out of it.
You've got to be fucking kidding me.
How's she feeling?
Use your imagination. That place sucked every last drop of humanity from her. It's not enough, she already gave up everything she had. I just kept taking more and more. She's in some kind of trance, like she's folded into herself. No reaction to her surroundings whatsoever. I really didn't want to poke around in her head. I did it for you. I just want you to know that.
You're mad at her? Why?
When you asked me to scour her behavioral chip, I was just about done dealing with your shit.
Judy, I didn't have any
I know.
other...
It's okay.
So I don't get why...
You'll find out in a sec. I'll show you the virtue I found.
Guessing you saw them already.
Yeah. Had to wrestle to make sense of the whole thing. But I don't want to say anything and taint your perspective. You should go in with fresh eyes.
How many BDs did you manage to rip?
2. Only one of them's intact. Understandable, though. The rest... Well, they're in the same shape as Evelyn right now.
Okay, show me.
Give me a sec while I set the parameters.
Guess we'll find out if our doll really did lose her tune. Come on, V.
Pain editors and mortality rates. Introduction. The implant known widely as the pain editor is cyberware that reduces or even entirely eliminates pain. It has enjoyed unwavering popularity for years among certain circles in Night City, the most devoted and arguably most valuable of which is mercenaries. It is using this test group that Zetech conducted the following research. Yeah, we've read this one before.
I'll be the first to admit, this does not look good. Well now, look at you.
Hey, how you feeling? You need anything? I'm not here to nag. Just talk. Listen, Evelyn. I really need your help. It's important. If I don't do anything, and do it soon, I'll die.
Have a seat.
All right, roll it.
Data was in pretty rough shape. Not all that editable.
Huh. Glad you managed to salvage them in the first place.
Needs a second to load. Quality's lousy, but I did what I could.
What am I looking out for? Every single piece of tech I see? Security?
We need a layout of the whole room. We will get everything else we need from the Virtue.
What about his messages?
Only if you can do it and be parfait bourré. It's most important that he suspect nothing. Try to be your usual, relaxed self.
And if he starts talking about the biochip himself, should I...
Biochip? Where you hear this? That is not of interest to you. You spin the Virtue, you come back here, we give you the eddies. That is your one job. The rest is none of your concern. Understand?
What am I looking out for?
Take a look around if you want.
I think I recognize these.
What are they?
Vive markings.
You familiar with them?
Not enough to know what they actually mean. Heard of who might use them, though.
Who?
Could be the Voodoo Boys, but that's just a hunch. Can't be 100% sure.
The spine-chilling Netrunner crew? Hard to find, because they don't want to be. I wouldn't know where to start.
Can't see her face.
Under normal circumstances, that kind of encryption's easy to crack. But not this time. Whoever she is, she's got serious net running skills.
That, or someone's working it for her.
Every single piece of tech I see, security, we need to lay out the whole...
Relax, self.
And if he starts talking about the biochip?
Might not be important.
Maybe. All of them are from Pacifica. Narrows down our search at least.
What now?
Looks like I'm going on a field trip to Pacifica.
We will be everything else we need from this. That is your one job. The rest is none of your concern.
Yo. I can see the earrings, bro. Okay, that's a key feature.
Alright, think we got everything.
So she's got long earrings.
What do you think?
The woman who hired Evelyn. Any idea who we're up against?
Your guess is as good as mine. Sorry, V.
Now we know what happened to Clouds. They're the ones who tried to flatline her. Launched a nuke at her ship.
So it was punishment? For getting played by her?
She knew more than they thought she knew. Couldn't let that go.
So that's who she was running from.
Looks like Evelyn never told us the whole truth.
You're telling me? If I'd known what she'd gotten herself into? I'm so mad at her.
Her only job was to record a virtue. It's pretty damn amazing she managed to organize a full-blown heist. And swipe the biochip from under her boss's noses.
So that's where you came in. She hired you. And brought this all on herself. On you two. There's one more recording. Wanna see it?
Sure, why not? Nothing can surprise me at this point.
Oui, lui aller. Vous t'es qu'une raison, moi c'est tout intelligent pour ça, pour t'es bien. Moi c'est pas enragé. En plus, c'est plus bon moyen nous gagner pour nous arriver sur yon nouveau. Faut que nous pour chance là. Vous gagnez plus bon l'idée? Très bien. Si vous décidez si c'est bon critiquer ça me pense, à continuer à faire travail.
What language is she speaking?
I don't know. Haitian Creole? It is the Voodoo Boys.
Didn't I? Wait, let me see if I've got an auto-translator. Meantime, you try to tune into the phone's frequency. See what the other side's saying. Try scanning the phone. Got it. Give it a second.
Heard her mention Yorinobu.
Probably why Evelyn buried this recording deep. Caught another name. Something like... Silverhand?
Liale.
We have to know what they're saying. It could be important.
Just found the auto-translate package. Should get along fine with your system. I'll install it now.
Et là, Petit poupée a déjà allé.
Oui, lui aller. Vous avez bien raison, moi c'est tout intelligent pour ça, pour t'es bien.
Vous pensez mademoiselle a fait un problème?
On n'est pas enragé. En plus, c'est plus bon moyen nous gagner pour nous arriver sur yon nouveau. Faut que nous prenions chance là. En plus, c'est plus bon moyen nous gagner pour nous arriver sur yon nouveau. Faut que nous prenions chance là.
Moi, t'as même quoi même j'avais, qui Sylvain a mené nous direct sous Alt.
Vous gagnez plus bon l'idée? Très bien. Si vous décidez si c'est bon que ça me pense, à continuer à faire travail.
Okay, Judy, we're good.
All right, disconnecting. I don't get it. What's this have to do with Johnny Silverhand? He died, like, forever ago. V, you got any idea?
Long story, trust me.
Go ahead. I'm all ears.
Now's not the best time. Can you give me a minute? I need to go over some stuff. In my head.
Of course.
Know who they are? Who the woman is? Any idea how we find them?
Fuck, V. I've been dead the last half-century. Sorry if I'm unable to hand you all the answers on a chrome fucking platter when you snap your fingers.
These people, what could they want from Alt?
How the hell should I know?
Got no notion whatsoever?
One way or another, everything leads back to that Netrunner. Finding her's our biggest priority. If she knows as much as I think she knows about the chip, she can help us out.
Thought you said nothing could help us.
Nah, just find us that Juju wirehead, okay?
Alright.
Wait, you got any idea how to get in touch with the Voodoo Boys?
Why? Worried they'll give Evelyn up to him?
No. I didn't trust you at first, but... Well, if you wanted to get back at Evelyn, you would have done it already.
So why the worried look?
I want it all to work out for you. You got a plan?
I'll ask around, make a few calls. Let me put it this way. The Voodoo Boys wouldn't trust a cat if it walked onto their turf. But someone's gotta know a way in.
Well, good luck. I hope you won't need it.
Thanks, Judy.
No, V. Thank you. You're a good person. Evelyn could never see what was under people's skin. If she could have gotten to know you a bit better, then... Who knows? Things might have turned out differently.
Rewiring synaptic pathways. Chapter 1: The Future of Neurotechnology. The 21st century heralded a worldwide revolution in neurotechnology. We as a society can no longer imagine an existence without technologically heightened senses, enhanced memory capacity, and pain modulators. By linking our neural systems with computer chips, we are capable of learning complex skill sets in seconds, then subsequently forgetting them again the instant they are removed. Today, after nearly 80 years of increasingly incorporating these technologies into our daily lives, we must now ask ourselves, what comes next? In recent years, the academic community has reunited, discussed. I don't know what I'm saying. Say it again. The academic community has reignited, discussions on possibly new methods to influence brain plasticity. Is it possible to create permanent neural pathways using code processors? Can we expect a breakthrough regarding dopaminergic data manipulation in our lifetimes? If so, what will be the consequences? The probable emergence of a commercially viable artificial neurotransmitters would undoubtedly reshape the health science field, yet would simultaneously introduce a potentially destructive tool to most governments and corporations. The field of plasticity there we go, manipulation remains in its infancy. You can tell I've been playing for a while, guys, and that is my excuse. But most experts agree we should prepare for a future in which such neurological rewiring will become as commonplace as the cybernetic implants used so perversely today. Studies should begin exploring now how science can adapt our bodies to optimize the effects of this technology while minimizing its abuse and potential unwanted side effects.
Huh. Interesting.
Place looks like a fucking antique museum.
Then I guess you should feel right at home.
Chick's got taste.
That all you have to say?
And she's nice. 6 out of 10.
Thornton Owner's Manual. Congratulations, you are now the proud owner of a Thornton. We are proud to offer our Thornton guarantee for reliability and convenience at an affordable price. Before you embark on a new adventure behind the wheel of our new Thornton, please take the time to read this owner's manual. Table of contents. Number 1, instruments and indicators. Number 2, anti-theft system. Number 3, seat belts and rear view mirrors. Number 4, lights and warning lights. Number 5, starter, transmission and brakes. Number 6, ventilation, heating and AC. Number 7, engine and driving tips. Number 8, what to do in an emergency. Number 9, maintenance and care. Number 10, service and warranty information.
Didn't know she dabbled in robotics.
Now that's fucking Shimra. Think that's how she winds down?
After a day's work of tuning hardcore smut? Wouldn't be surprised.
Check thingy notes. I forgot to change the notifications and the pressure gauge. Add an automatic reset when starting it up. Tracking module froze underwater again. Probably the waterproof case is blocking the signal. Fix, make an opening for an antenna. Connection lost with the barometer when set at bathymetric mode. Fix, add an automatic signal to switch back to last position before connection loss. The Green Death. The weathered man peered into the eyes of the young nomad as if trying to divine his thoughts. Don't misunderstand, he said. I don't mind unexpected guests, but you must recognize when a man lives alone in the middle of the desert, he has a right to ask uncomfortable questions. The boy wouldn't make eye contact, instead glancing nervously through the window as if expecting to spot an armada of battle drones coursing straight for him across the night sky. I'm running away, he muttered after a moment of hesitation. From Green Phantom, he's been following me since Yellow Creek. The old man didn't move a muscle save for a twitch at the corner of his mouth, revealing he knew more than he cared to admit. You'll have nothing to fear, he said softly. The Green Phantom only comes for the worst criminals. If you hold regret in your heart, he'll forgive you. He'll offer a second chance. The boy's anxious demeanor suddenly turned to a rebellious grin. I regret nothing, and you, old man, you don't have the faintest clue what you're prattling on about. You're wrong, I've also met the Phantom once before. The tenderfoot nomad's eyes widened in surprise for a brief moment. It seemed as if there was a question at the tip of his lips, but he refused to ask it. It's late, the old-timer said. You should sleep. You're exhausted. I need to gather your strength before you continue running. If that's what you choose to do, my home is open to you for the night. The boy uttered no thanks. Without a word, he stood and entered the small dark bedroom where his host had prepared a bed. To find his way, he switched on his infrared, then immediately froze in place. There was a body lying in the bed. He edged closer until he could discern its shapes, a pool of cooling blood, with withered hands contorted into unnatural angles. The vacant dead eyes of the old man he had only just been talking to in the other room. Suddenly the walls began to emanate an otherworldly alive glow. The boy could sense a figure entering the bedroom and stand behind him. If you regret nothing, hissed a cold, emotionless voice, then why do you flee? Then black, the world of the young nomad plunged into darkness. That was a bit of a brutal ending.
Well.
The Bushido collection in BD format.
First 3 are collector's items nowadays.
Read that. Definitely remember reading that one. Okay. So I'm trying to find technical ability. It's not that one. Which one is it then? If you guys are trying to figure out what I'm trying to do, I am actually trying to figure out. See, obviously, it's saying here we need the Edge Runner perk. Technical ability perk tree. Okay. So that would be character, that's technical ability. Wonder where this is then. Generally can't see the Edge Runner perk anywhere. Okay, we'll come back to that obviously. Okay, last mission of today. We are going to travel here. Hotel Motel.
Bet you didn't expect to see me here.
So what now?
I was happy again.
Till next time then, V. Corporate gods willing.
No, I think he's got himself. I think he was a bit happy about that. Sometimes two people find themselves at the wrong place at the wrong time. Well, that was interesting. Okay, we're gonna do this mission and then we're gonna call it a night. Holy fuck.
Jotaro Shobo. Ring a bell? Guy's a fucking psychopath. Records himself torturing joy toys and sells that shit to like-minded scumbags. The Mox finally tracked him down. This is your chance to give this fucker what he deserves and earn a little scratch while you're at it. More on this sicko attached.
Happy days.
What can I get you?
Braindance available titles: Body Horror 12, The First and Last Time, Arachnophobia Unleashed, My Big Fat Chrome Body, Welcome to Hell 2 Rotted, Alive Golden Shots 4.
This time it'll work, Choom. I can feel it in my fucking...
What can I get you?
Want to have a word with Joe Taro.
You have a death wish?
Some people say so.
Leave a while you still can. Trust me.
Archive conversation, Jotaro Shobu and Eleazar Flores. Come over, I have a few bodies to get rid of in cold storage. Why? Okay, I'll come tomorrow. They'll be cremating a few at La Katrina, so I'll toss in yours. Just come and take them, I don't care about the rest. Understood. Grab all this stuff while I can.
One less shithead in this city. Preem. Thanks, V. Closing the gig.
Oh my god!
Downright pleasure doing biz with you, V. Your work shows Eddie's auto show for it. 2 more gigs coming your way. Awesome.
You're fucked now! That's what I needed!
So if you earn gun fu.
Don't tell me that's
Okay. Did the same thing again. Okay. Let's turn that off. Let's get our... Yep. Alright. Okay. Okay, let's head back to V's apartment. That will be good. Alright, yeah, we're gonna go back this way.
待って。落ち着いて。逃げ場はないぞ。やりやがったな。
Let's go. Archive conversation Evan Flakes and Martha Flakes. I fucked up, I fucked up, I fucked up. I trusted that cop. Anna Hamill. Promised me protection if I spilled about Biz in Kabuki Market. Fuck. Evan, I told her everything. Why? Now the MPCD won't protect me. Said the funds were there for it. That she's sorry. Tigers will have my head because of the fucking NCPD. They're gonna kill me, Martha. They know I'm dead, you naive leadhead. Go to the port in Well Springs. You'll help me. Quit wasting time, dipshit. Just go. Thank you, thank you. Can't find me in town if I'm on a boat instead. Very true. Archive conversation, Jotaro and Hiroto. Alright, got some deets from the NCPD. Boys, we know who's talking. It's Evan Flakes. Know him, boss? That's the gang at Stall 13. Thing is, Gonk's gone, so send some people after him. Check his pad, check his family, come on, you know the drill. Also got the warehouse, check that too. Make it a fucking spectacle, word's gotta get around, sure thing. Okay, let's go. It's my apartment. What is this music, bro? Alright, that's better. Don't even know what that music was, bro. Can we rob whips? Can we rob rides? Okay, I'm guessing we can't. Be a shame. Bit of a shame. Wondering what that noise was then. Alright. Okay, so we're gonna leave it this, guys. Again, got a decent amount done. So let's say yeah, that's pretty good, isn't it? A decent amount of sleep. Turn that shit off. Okay. That's where we're gonna leave it, guys. Okay, there's been obviously a lot done today. There's a lot to do in game. A lot of it was side missions, but we have done a big portion of, I'm not sure if, well, it's classed as either a big side mission or a main mission. That's what our character looks like at the moment. Graded some stuff as usual. We'll go there next game, obviously. Because it's right next to where we are. It's literally 80 meters away, so I'm gonna do that next time we get on. But yeah, I think we have. Obviously, V's enjoyed himself a bit too much. I think he slept with a sex worker, and he's actually slept with one of the bad guy women. Obviously, I forgot her name, but obviously it's didn't expect it to even happen. Didn't expect that to happen at all, but obviously it looks like there's something going on there with them now. So, interesting take. Obviously, mate, my mind is fried. What was the name now? We went to save, yeah, I'll tell you what, should come up with the characters' names. Doesn't though, does it? Man, my head's just fried, guys. Basically, there was a woman that got. She went to, I think it was like one of the clubs, and they have these rooms where they have an intimate moment. Her whole fucking body spazzed out because she'd been hacked, I think, and she was held in this kind of basement with loads of, you know, gang members around. I'm not sure what they were using her for. I think maybe to kind of get a processor, because obviously they've implanted something inside of her that had basically done the same thing as it's done to our main character. The difference is obviously that was more sinister, and went on a wild goose chase looking for her. Basically, we eventually found her and rescued her, and she's now in, I think it's Jess's room or Jess's apartment. She was one of the people that we met with her, and yeah, mate, see if I can actually try and find them people now. Jen or Jess or something like that. Again, I've been playing for about maybe 9 hours now, so that's why my mind has gone a bit fried. Yeah. I don't know, guys, but obviously we rescued her anyway. If you watch the video, you'll know who exactly I mean. I just cannot think of names right now, but anyway, I hope you've enjoyed it, and I will catch you in the next one. I'm gonna get much rest. Well, I'm gonna get a lot of sleep. Hopefully, I don't sound like a dementia patient tomorrow. Right, see you in a bit, guys.